Okay, so in this video, I'll be sharing my journey to finally buckling down and creating my own YouTube channel because, fun fact, it is not my first time. I have actually helped several clients grow and monetize their YouTube channels in the past. I just never got to creating my own. I will also be sharing why I think there has never been a better time to start a YouTube channel. Now is the time for you and me to just crush it on YouTube. And finally, I want to give a little bit of a breakdown of what you can expect from my channel, what I'm going to be posting about, and why you should subscribe for more content from me. So I was just about to describe myself as an elder millennial, but before I proceeded to make such a claim, I had to Google it, and it turns out I actually don't meet this threshold of being geriatric. I am, however, very much a millennial, and perhaps telling the story that I'm about to tell you would have just sufficed in dating myself, but here we go. So a little bit about my journey into becoming a consumer of YouTube. It started 8 years ago. I know exactly because I was pregnant with my first. I was starting to do all the research, the nesting, like what gear do we need and how do you take care of a baby? And I'm pretty sure I just resorted to Google, but Google owns YouTube. And so in the results, I got served all these videos by mommy vloggers. So my door in was consuming these review videos. One thing led to another. I slowly but surely went down other rabbit holes as well. In fact, I have very much become a rabbit hole connoisseur. It's one of my favorite things to do. Things that I go down rabbit holes about ranges from everything from how to create homemade kefir, sourdough, and as of late we just decided to homeschool our 7-year-old. I know that baby that I was pregnant with 8 years ago is now 7. So I have a very visual representation of how long it has actually taken me to start this YouTube channel. Anyway, sidebar. But yeah, I love consuming anything and everything. And to go full circle, YouTube ended up being a great place for me to stay on top of what was happening in my industry while I went on maternity leave. I had been working in online marketing, specifically geared towards social media. I had done some video projects before, so I knew how to edit. I had also published to YouTube, but I just kind of did it as a project for work. I guess I didn't really see the value because I had not gotten the YouTube bug myself yet. During my maternity leave, I was consuming all of this content to stay up to date in online marketing. And I also started to really get into creating YouTube channels and YouTube videos. So I binged anything and everything that I could regarding how to start and grow a YouTube channel from scratch and really build your brand using video. When I returned to work in 2018, I, for the first time ever, offered YouTube services. We actually started to use the practices that I learned from consuming Sean Cannell's content, and I actually ended up buying the Video Ranking Academy course. And I applied all of the things that I learned from there, and guess what? It worked. It really did work. My clients' channels took off. In fact, they blew up. So the plan was all along that I was going to launch my own brand and build my own channel on YouTube. But between motherhood and then simultaneously merging back into work, it was very hard to find the time. Choosing to put the hours into my clients instead of putting it into my own brand, because with my clients, I saw the immediate results in terms of getting paid, right? So I was paid per project, or even I think hourly back then. It became very tricky getting my channel up and running. I made a few attempts, but I just couldn't make it work. And finally, I made the conscious decision to just shelf it. Fast forward, I continued to work and grow in my career. We had another kid in 2021. And so it's taken me until today to finally just decide that now is the time. One of the things that I do regret is that I would have at least started my channel and maintained it, even if it would have been one video a month, because something is better than nothing. And what became very clear to me was that while I was getting this immediate satisfaction working with clients, getting them results and getting paid, on the long term, many of those clients, for whatever reason, we stopped working together, right? However, the constant through these years could have been me investing a little bit back into myself, into my business, and growing my own channel. And that's really one of the major reasons that I am deliberate about putting attention towards growing my own YouTube channel at this point, is to really add another platform where I can grow a community, where I have the potential to create another stream of income. And no matter where I choose to go in my career, in my life, this is something that can follow me no matter what. So that's really what I see a personal brand and a YouTube channel can do for you as an individual or a professional. But at the same time, divine timing, there's something to it, right? I believe that the universe conspires in our favor. There is no use in going boo-hoo and shoulda, woulda, coulda. I really think that now is the best time ever to start a YouTube channel. And that leads us perfectly into why I think that is the case. So first of all, YouTube as a platform has only continued to grow. From its conception to 10 years ago or 8 years ago when I got the YouTube bug, it has just continued to grow in terms of both creators, users, or consumers of content, and also the time spent on the platform. So if you're entering that space today as a creator, there's just even more people out there to consume your content. And I think that's really promising. Second, it has also grown in terms of demographics. There are more diverse people on the platform now than there was 5, 10, 15 years ago. Is YouTube even 15 years? Yeah, probably. So diversity is huge because we have people from all over the world, and then the different age groups that have started to come onto YouTube. A lot of Gen Xers coming to the platform. We have a lot of boomers, and even my grandmother, she's 85. She is definitely not a creator. However, I have seen creators that are 85 plus on the platform, but my grandmother enjoys video podcasts and just different ways for her to be a part of a community and learn about new things. So I think that's really cool how the platform is being discovered even by these older generations. And then the last reason, but a huge one, is that YouTube has now lowered the threshold for getting monetized. So if you're getting into YouTube in order to make it another income stream, or you want to make a living off of YouTube, there has been no better time than now. Previously, we needed to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours within 365 days. Now, however, you can have 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch time hours in a year and become monetized. But you have to post at least 3 public videos within the past 90 days. So I think that really shows us how YouTube wants to invite new creators onto the platform and to be rewarded for their work. But at the same time, they're kind of showing us the minimum 3 videos in a 90-day period. That consistency is important. You can't just start a channel, get 1,000 subscribers, post a bunch of videos to get that watch time in the beginning of the year, and then sit back and relax. You have to continue to consistently put out content. Otherwise, you're not going to be rewarded with the monetization incentive. All right, so what can you expect from my channel if you feel so inclined to stick around? Well, on Tuesdays, I intend to continue a series that is based off of this first video. But I'm going to have a little bit of a unique twist on it. I'm going to use all of my previous knowledge that I implemented with my clients, but I'm really going to try to streamline it, create processes, and use tools like software and AI in order to really simplify it, to make this something that is obtainable for anyone to do. So make sure to stick around for those. If you yourself are starting a YouTube channel and looking to grow, they're going to be tutorial based. I'm going to take you with me. We'll probably do screen shares while I'm doing things for my channel. You can go ahead and learn as well. And like I said, I'll make sure to link to tools and resources that I encounter on my way to YouTube success. That leads into the next video that I'll be posting every week, which is the Fridays video. I am going to be diving into the back end of my analytics and looking at how things are going. So every Friday, I will be going through that previous week's results. And the whole point of that is to learn from what is working and what isn't, and coming up with theories of how we can take that knowledge back into our videos that we're creating moving forward. But hopefully it will help you if you're on that same journey and same path as me of wanting to create success on YouTube. So the last video that I will be posting, I don't have a certain topic and I don't have a particular format in mind. This is all very intentional. I want to leave room for creativity. This is the process of me starting my YouTube channel, and I want to find something that is going to be fun for me and feel fulfilling in the long run. I think that we find longevity and sustainability in doing something that we're passionate about. And I need to give myself the room as a creative to figure out what really resonates with me. So I think this is going to be really fun, and I think there's really room for you to learn from following this process that I'm going to be going through as well. Because we're going to try creating vlogs, we're going to try creating video essays, we're going to try doing more cinematic videos, and then we can come back and we can have a discussion and we can analyze, what went well, what did I enjoy doing, what did the audience enjoy, like what is the feedback from you guys, and then in turn, let's not ignore the YouTube algorithm, the YouTube gods, right? All of those things are important, but at the end of the day, whatever you as a creator gravitate towards, I would say that is the most important, because that is you. That's your passion, right? And you'll never find it if you're not willing to play and have fun and be creative. That's what I intend to do. But so that last video, depending on how much time and effort it is going to take to produce it, it'll just be published when it's ready, so to speak. I'm super excited to do something like that because I myself love so many different types of content creators and so many different types of formats that I'm just curious to challenge myself and see what I can come up with. And I encourage you to do the same, and please share with me your creative process and what you create. I really look forward to just building this community on here of like-minded people on that journey to create time, money, creative freedom for ourselves. All right, well, I hope to see you in the next video. Ciao.